welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. Please do like, share and comment down below. Like you've already seen, today I will tell you the story about my greatest journey. Yeah, so if this looks like something you'd like to hear about, stay tuned. Let's get right into it. Story. Where do I start from? I remember when I was in secondary school, sometime when I was in GS3, and for the first time I felt like my tongue was sticking out. So I was always hitting the top part of my teeth, and I'm like, maybe that's what happens to everybody. Plus, I didn't get to see people using braces when I was in secondary school, primary school. Aside when I'm watching American movies, and you know the way they're always painting all those people like they're nerds. They're all these children that are outcast in the society. That's the only thing. So I just thought it was something that they just used as a costume, not like it was something to fix the teeth or whatever. Fast forward to when I was in SS3. I was graduating. Yeah, best student in my set. The pictures. And then one of my friends had a cameraman come in to record the whole program. So as the best students now, they came to interview me. I was answering my questions, speaking my phone. Not until the day I saw the video. Wait for it. It was terrible. My face was looking so ugly in it, and I was just looking at how scattered my teeth was. I'm not interested in watching this video. So over time, I knew that I didn't like looking at the mirror, even though I love mirrors so much. So I just didn't like shining my teeth. But nobody really complained about it. It was just normal. When you just go with it. Like that, sir. NYC. Nobody really complained. Some people laughed, but it was just a few number of people. I started working sometime in 2017, and then I moved to Lagos. In my new church, I had this doctor friend, not really friend, a doctor church member, and she was also a dentist. And then she see my teeth, she be like, you should do something about it. I'm like, okay, thank you. I'm like, what are they doing to teeth? This is how my teeth is, so what are you talking about? Luckily for me, in my workplace some time ago, we had health awareness week, and then they invited some dentists to come around. We had smoothies at some point, but the particular one I'm interested in was when the dentist came around and we had free checkup. So of course, as a Nigerian, you like free things. So these doctors came around and we had to register to take the inspection. We did call it inspection or consultation in the office, and then I registered. When it was my turn, after checking my teeth and all that, they said I had malocclusion. Malocclusion. What is that? Like some spaces, the way my teeth was arranged, it was not balanced with the jaw. Okay, what's the solution? They said what I can do is, get braces. I was like, okay, so there's a solution. All right, how much is that? We're saying something about 300 and something thousand naira. What? Okay, how much is my salary? No, I'm fine with my teeth. Yes, I'm fine with the way my teeth is right now. And that was all. I was not interested in going forward with that. 300 and something thousand naira. Where would I get that from? I kept on going to church, and whenever I see this lady again, she'll be like, go and do your teeth. I'm like, please, ma. Do you know how much they're calling this thing? 300 and something. Please, forget it. Somehow it started getting to my head. I'm like, I'll now look in the mirror. I'm like, let me fix my teeth. I need to fix my teeth. My teeth is terrible. Then, after a lot of debates in my heart, I said, okay, I was going to do this, but I needed to find out how much it would take me. 300,000 naira. Okay. I remember one time again, I was on a bridal train, so me and the other bridesmaids, we were sleeping, passing the night at a place, and one of the persons that was on the train, so she was a dentist. So we started talking, and she was telling me about how I could fix my teeth as well, how one of our celebrities, Bisola, fixed her teeth as well. I did not know. How will I even know that she had terrible teeth before and then she's now using braces and then it changed? She started convinced me. I asked her, all right, where can I get this done? She listed some hospitals for me. She told me the Naval Hospital in Lagos, and she gave me the price ranges. So there was like clear expectations. Go to this hospital, this is the price range. Go to the government hospital, this is the price range. Go to a private hospital, this is the price range. And I was like, don't worry, I'll do this. That was at the end of 2018. So beginning of 2019, I said I was going to save towards this. So I started saving. And when I got a certain amount, I was going to go to the hospital to find out. So when my money was getting that close, I now checked my HMO and I was like, how much can you guys cover? They don't cover nothing, just basics, cleaning of your teeth, whitening your teeth and all that. So I knew this one was a solo project. I'll say it was a good thing because something came up and then my company was going to sponsor me to travel to the US. Yeah, the US of A. So I thought, this money that I'm saving, why can't I use it to just travel around the US, take extra weeks or leave and explore. So that's how I converted money for teeth to travel within the USA after my official, travel period. I came back and I was back to zero again. I'm like, I've tried for myself. I've done something this year. At least I traveled, even though my teeth is not done. After a month again, I said, okay, Seyi, do this. Started saving, and then this time around, I went to the hospital to check my teeth and get the price range. The doctor told me that for the metallic one, I was going to get 300 and something K. For the plastic one, I was going to do like 500 and something K. He just explained everything. I said, okay, do you know what? I'll get back to you. I decided to go to the hospital I was using for my HMO to also see how that was going to be. Getting there, it's a bigger hospital on the island because I live on the mainland. When I got there, they said the price for the basic metallic one was going to be like 700K. Did you hear that? See, people are just calling money like it's chicken change, like it's falling from trees. 700 and something K. Then the plastic one, that's the clear one, so it's going to be like 1 million. I just knew that this is not where this is not where I'm going to do this thing, because basically it's the same set of people that might just be consulting in a private hospital and then you go to their regular hospital and the same amount. So I had to think, okay, now that I'm ready to do this, do I want to go to a government hospital? Yes, it will be cheaper, but you don't want to waste that time. You get there, there's a lot of people, you waste time, you're not sure if you get it done, or let's say there's a strike, for instance. Obviously your teeth will just lose track of the progress because there's a strike and there's nothing you can do about it. So I had to say, do you want to save money? Do you want to spend money? Do you want to save time? I had to think about all these things. So I decided to spend money, save time. I wanted somewhere close to the office, close to my office, and somewhere that I could just walk in, and I know that that's not where I'm going to spend the whole of the day. Leave there, go back to work and still get things done. I discussed with the doctor at the initial place, and then he said, okay, we agreed. I said, okay, I was going to come back at the end of the month. What's the payment plan? He said you have to pay half before starting, and then you can pay the remaining half within like the next few months. So I agreed. Long and short, on the big day, I decided to take myself to the hospital to get my braces done. I woke up early, I ate because I knew that was one of the last good food I was going to eat, chewing and all that. I dropped my bag at the office and then went to the hospital. I got there and then it was time to get everything done. I chose the clear braces because I just felt like that's what I wanted. Even though it was more expensive, I just chose clear ones. I just wanted some kind of sanity, even though I wanted to do this. I didn't really have an expectation of what it would look like. I just knew that they would fix it. So, but I didn't have a picture of this is what my teeth would look like, this is what my face would look like, and I had minimal ideas about what to expect. I just knew I was ready to do this. Getting to the hospital, going through the procedure, lying down on that there and dental chair, whatever. He measured my teeth, had this mold that he put in my mouth, and then I don't know what they call it, sir. He brought up the shape of my teeth, and it was looking so terrible. It was scattered. Don't worry, I'm going to insert pictures so you can see for yourself. And we got the procedure done. It wasn't painful like I expected. It wasn't painful, but of course, because of the stress of the wires and the brackets, I felt there was tension in my mouth and I had headache. But Pastor Moko saw it. I couldn't eat though. Ordinary rice, I couldn't chew rice. So it was just a case of I could swallow. So if it's something I could swallow, fine. And I'm somebody that even if I want to eat eba or amala, I still have to chew it. So I had to learn to start swallowing, but chewing any regular thing was off limits. So they taught me how I was going to be brushing my teeth at this point. You don't brush like this, you have to brush in circles. How I was going to remove things from my teeth using some kind of floss stick that you have to pass in through the spaces between the bracket, because I had a lot of spaces in my mouth and it wasn't, and my teeth wasn't arranged. This time around, if you see me, my mouth was always ready. Like I had blood in my mouth. I couldn't talk properly because there was just a lot of motion, and for the first few days it was just headaches. I got used to it. After a while, my face calmed down, and one part they did not tell me, or maybe they told me I did not understand, was that if you broke a bracket, you're going to pay. I thought that was included in the whole cost. 570,000 naira. That's a lot of money that could have taken me to Dubai and back. Because one of my colleagues was telling me that that's a lot of money. I traveled to Dubai with this money and spent like how many days there and came back. Flight included. That was tension. And yes, I'm going to spend 500 and something thousand on my tickets. I broke brackets. So because I used to sleep late, there was always stress on my teeth, so I was always clenching together. And before I knew it, I was going to break 1 or 2 brackets. It happened that a few days, I say 3 days after getting the initial brackets and wire space, I had to go back to the hospital because I broke brackets, and that's 10K each. Hello guys, I don't know how to say this, but in the first 2 weeks of getting my transparent braces, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I got some transparent ceramic braces. I put 4. Okay. And this is it right here. You see? And now I called the orthodontist and he's telling me I have to pay extra. And then it feels like I have some of those bolts in my mouth. Yeah, let me see if I can show you guys what it looks like. You see these 2 dancing thing right there? Yeah, those 2. They're so loose, they're dancing, okay? Poking wires. My goodness, I'm just like... I feel like I can't really eat or do anything because I'm scared. Please don't let one more break, because the moment it does, that's extra money for me. I don't even know which one is more painful. Is it my account balance or the well, it's not paying me. I feel like I'm more pained by the money I have to pay. Guys, this is not funny. In fact, I think I don't want to speak because I'm scared of anything else breaking. I'm like, I'm not to be like this. So I'll give you guys updates on how it goes. I just thought to let you know that I'm back one. It's not funny. It's not at all. See you. Guys, I'm at my friend's place right now. I still feel sad. Bye. So guys, I'm at the hospital right now. Waiting for Dr. Seyi. 10K each. Imagine how much I spent around that period. So I was now learning to sleep early and all that, balance my life, because stress was one of the factors that was making me break brackets. Don't worry, as I remember the tips I'm going to add, the chair, they had this light that they always pointing to your mouth, and I hated having lights point to my face because I use glasses, and immediately my glasses is just fixing light issues, balancing lights. They always gave me glasses to wear. Don't worry, I'm going to insert pictures to wear. So it's like infrared glasses that will just tint the color of the light and it doesn't disturb my eyes too much. So long and short, I was lucky because I had to wear braces for about a year and a month. Some people have to wear braces for longer, maybe 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. For me, I was lucky. 1 year, 1 month, I was done and ready to go. So the next phase for me was getting retainers. I'm like, hey Joe, which one is retainers again? We're done with getting braces. I think that's supposed to be the end. But I had to wear retainers again for another 1 year. Yes, another 1 year. I thought that one would also come with the package. But no, you had to pay money for that. So this was another decision phase. There was the permanent retainers and the temporary one. I didn't even understand. I said, well, doctor, at this point, please just choose one for me. So I got the temporary retainers. So it's the one that when I want to eat, I could remove it. I'm wearing it currently. You can see some. There's a metal. Wow, I'm going to insert the picture so that you can see what I'm talking about. So when I want to eat, I have to put it off. Aside that, I'm supposed to wear all three even when I'm sleeping, because the more if I forget to wear it, or if the duration between the last time I wore it and the next time I wear it is too long, let's say like 2 days or 3 days, then the teeth start moving back. Because remember, the teeth was moving the past 1 year, like changing direction, and that's why it got to this stage. So you have to train the teeth now to stop moving. So in the words of my doctor, he said the teeth has memory. So this time around you have to tell it stop. At this point, what you have done is enough, stop moving, because it will be trying to move back to what it was, what it had already known or it previously knew. Okay, so far, so it is like my 8th or 9th month of wearing my retainers, and I can't say my teeth is the same way it was, because I'm beginning to have some spaces, but it's not that terrible. It's not that terrible. Oh yeah, you want to know people's reaction to my face when they saw my face the moment I removed my braces. Oh my god, even when I saw it, it was like they photoshopped my face. Because one thing they will not tell you is that the face you used to have, the shape of the face you used to have before braces would definitely change after braces, because now your jaws are now aligned. If the thing was moving, if you had an irregular position before, it will align. Everything now be fine. We're like, oh my god, I'm like, yeah. So I'm just getting used to my new face. I'm going to show you what my face used to look like and what it now looks like. So I smile. No, I smile a lot because I know that it looks good. I smile a lot. Then if I need to smile, I'm just not just smile. But now, because I know my teeth is good, I'm like, even my pictures are nicer. So if I had the opportunity, would I do it again? Yeah, sure, definitely I would. And do you think it was worth it? Of course, definitely worth it. So would I advise you to get braces if you think your teeth need some arrangement? Please do. It was an investment that was worth it. If you got to this part of the video, thank you very much. Please do comment, ask your questions, like and share, and let's see you in my next video.